The second congruence condition that we are going to talk about is SAS congruence condition, which means side angle side congruence condition. This condition says that if under a given correspondence the two sides and the angle included between them of one triangle are equal to two corresponding sides and the angle included between them of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Okay, so let us try to observe this with a small activity. We have this triangle with us. In this triangle we have been given that the two sides are 8 centimeter and 5 centimeter and the included angle is 70 degree. Okay, so we are taking the angles and sides according to the condition that is given to us. That is why we are taking two sides and one included angle. Now let us try to observe that if one of these measures is missing, then also can we have a copy of this triangle constructed, because a copy of this triangle means a congruent triangle. Let's try to find out. So we have this 8 centimeter, 70 degree and 5 centimeter. Now if I have only one side given over here, in the first case, when only one side is given, am I able to construct the copy of the triangle? Let's find out. So we have this 8 centimeter here. Okay. Now this is side 8 centimeter. No other measure is given to us. Can we construct a copy of this triangle? No. As we discussed in the SSS case also, there are so many possibilities here. We can construct so many triangles, different triangles, because the third vertex can be taken on any different position now. Okay, there can be many, so I can decide that the third vertex is here. So I'll be getting a different triangle now. Until and unless the position of the third vertex is fixed, I will not be able to get a copy of this triangle. Okay, so when only one side is given, I will not be able to construct the copy of this triangle. That means the condition will be insufficient. Next time, let's see if 8 centimeter and 5 centimeter, the two sides are given to us, but the angle is still not given. Okay, so in the other case, that is 8 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Now let us try to construct the triangles with these two sides. Okay, so we have this 8 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Now here again I construct 8 centimeter line segment, which is the first side of the triangle. Now for 5 centimeter, I'll take the compass opening to be of the radius 5 centimeter. Okay. Now from any of the vertices, I can just simply draw an arc. That means any point on this particular arc will be at a distance of 5 centimeter from this point, from this vertex of the triangle. So I can take, let me take one point here, then let me take one point here. Okay, so I'll be getting, so this is 5 centimeter and this is the other side. Then again I've chosen this point. So this condition also tells us that when only two sides are given, then also we are able to make many different triangles. It is not necessary that any triangle that I'll be constructing will be a copy of this triangle. Okay, I can construct many triangles, but I need a condition where when I am constructing a triangle, it is exact copy of this, because that condition will be the sufficient condition to say that yes, when I am able to find this. So if I say that the two sides of the triangles are equal, 8 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 5 centimeter, Now on the basis of given two sides, I will not be able to say that the triangles are congruent, because this is not a sufficient condition. I am getting triangles which are not congruent to the given triangle. Why? Because the angle also has to be fixed. Now let us try the third case, in which the sides are also fixed and the angles are also fixed. So with the three given measures, and what are the three measures? The two sides and the angle included between them. It's 8 centimeter, 5 centimeter, and the angle included between them is 70 degree. So let's try to construct a triangle with these measures now. So here we have 8 centimeter. Okay. Next, we'll be constructing the angle first of all, and on that particular angle we'll be marking the position of the third vertex. So 70 degree, it comes here. I'll draw a ray here. So now this ray is at an angle of 70 degree from the first side. Okay, this is 70 degree now, and this was 8 centimeter. So the two measures, we have used the two measures. Now we have to locate the vertex which is at a distance of 5 centimeter from this second vertex. So the compass opening should be 5 centimeter in this case. We place the pointer at the vertex which is already known to us, and then put an arc here. So here we get the third vertex of the triangle, and we'll join this vertex to the first one. This gives us the triangle. Now let us find out, are these two triangles congruent? It's 8 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 70 degree. It's 8 centimeter, 5 centimeter, 70 degree. So we'll place this triangle. We all know the superposition method. So if you see here, the triangle is an exact copy. It exactly overlaps the triangle that we have constructed. See, yes, and the third side also. So this is exactly the triangle that we were talking about. The two triangles are congruent now. And why was it possible? Because we could observe the two sides were equal to the corresponding two sides of this triangle, and the included angle were also equal. So if under a given correspondence we can find out, whenever we see that the two sides and the included angle of one triangle are equal to the corresponding two sides and the included angle of the other triangle, then the two triangles are congruent. So this becomes the sufficient condition to say that the two triangles are congruent. Thank you.